All right. Hi. Welcome to the Backlog Benchmark, episode 22. We are July 8th, right? July 8th, 2025. And on the menu tonight, we have Point Perfect, Helldivers, like the original, not the second one. Howdy, Jacob, Eraser, the Last Man, Survivor, Prologue. So basically, it's gonna be the Last Man, but it's just like a demo. Um, but yeah, um, every night, or at least most nights, we try to sit down for a few hours and try to figure out if those 5 games we have here are good and what they are. Like, what exactly are they? Like, are they like Metroidvania? Are they like, what are they? You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, this one might be a Vampire Survivor. This one I have no clue. Maybe a Mario 64, like a platformer 3D. Point and click, maybe. Most likely point and click. Helldiver, the original, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's like some sort of like top-down isometric view, but I'm not sure if you control only one character, if you're controlling a bunch of units, and it's like strategical. I'm not 100% sure how the first one worked, but we're gonna find out. And this one, I think, is a game all about doing stuff with your cursor, with your click, your pointer. So I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly, like what type of game. Maybe more puzzly, more like reflex based arcade. I'm not quite sure. In fact, that's the whole point, right? That's why we sit down, we try to figure out what those games are and if they are worth playing. And after that, we can say like, well, we're done. We played those 5 games and we know what they are, and they're not in the backlog anymore. And that's pretty much the show. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Sometimes I go in order, sometimes I go from the middle. I'm not sure. I'm curious about this one. Find out. Oh, my controller is not plugged, and that's hopefully it's still charged, and hopefully, thankfully, my Steam. Yeah, there you go. Steam can connect with the controller, because sometimes it doesn't detect the controller anymore. It's very annoying. All right, let's stop the music here and let's check this one out.
We've been fighting for a long war, and finally captured that city. We had a celebration and thanked God, and He heard us. Heaven's fire poured down on the earth. All living beings were doomed. Where am I? I remember us celebrating the victory. But now, there is only scorched earth around, and hordes of horrible creatures.
The Last Man. All right. Pretty cool. I like the intro. Can I play with a controller? Maybe, but if I can, might have to restart the game. Or at least do this. Controller enabled. Let me restart the game just to make sure, because those games you don't have to play with a controller, but they're so much better when you can. I'm like, please, please, please.
We've been fighting.
There's hope. Maybe not. Let's just try to press A, see if that loads it in. You can switch the aiming mode to manual by pressing the R and B. Right mouse button. Okay, open his eyes and gets up. What kind of place is this? So dark and no one is around. I see some movement in the fog. Human? Not human. It's a dead squito. If we were playing Valheim, it would be a dead squito. Huge mosquito? What the hell is this? Okay. Not sold on the graphic yet, but don't judge a book by its cover. And the graphics are not that bad. But at the same time... No. I don't know what is it with like 7 or 8 p.m. and the Poland, but I think every night at this hour, when I start the stream, I get like, you know, attacked, you could say, assaulted by the Poland. Alright, so I can increase my speed, my health, or pick up radius. So that's pretty classic for those type of game. Speed is always good, to be honest. Pickup range could also be good. I'll go with pickup range. This game seems to suffer when it comes to range. Pickup radius. Okay, I could further improve my pickup radius. Block chance. Yeah, we have 0 chance. Let's improve our chance to like somehow block sometimes maybe. Alright, let's see if we can like reach a location or something, or if we're like supposed to stay like close to the fire there or something. Magic armor. Physical armor. We have 0 magic armor, so maybe we should pick some. I like how clear it is. It shows exactly your stats, exactly what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's obscure, sometimes there's like a build, like so much text to like something you could just like show with a graphic, like with a bunch of numbers or something. I like this one for that. Like it doesn't feel and look super polished and super deep, like a whatever. Like hopefully this is a demo and the actual release will be more polished and better, whatever. But at the same time, I like the simplicity a lot. But yeah, I have no magic armor, so let's take some. I'm down. So maybe there's location. I see fire up there. Block. Yeah, I'll increase my chance of block. I feel like that sounds like a good idea. So I don't know how to like change it from manual to automatic for the attack, so I'm gonna just leave it to automatic because those games usually automatically attack anyway. But I think they said something at the beginning that like I could switch it to manual or something, and it's just like an option you have in basically my favorite one, which is Death Must Die. I don't know why my neighbors decided to like have a party or some sort of assembly exactly when I started the stream, but that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you guys don't hear it. It's just me being annoyed by them. But yeah, that's the thing right now. Physical armor. Okay, so I could increase 3% or go to 20. It's 10 each time. I don't know how much magical armor is important, but why not? Alright, I like how right now already, like, there's a bit of tactic in the combat of, like, I have to, like, think about where I'm doing, where I go. It reminds me a lot of Death Must Die, which is a good thing. Which is a very good thing. Damage. Oh, let's just increase my damage. It's cool to possibly block, but at some point we need more damage. As I say that, we get assaulted by wolves. Shit's getting serious. Yeah, the graphics are not the greatest, but at the same time, they're not completely ugly, and the game feels good. Overall, I think we got a good one here. At least a decent one. If it's not great or whatever, it's gonna be at least a 3-star. At least. After like a few minutes right now, like I would give it at least 3-star. Maybe not 4, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see how good this gets. Area of damage, I don't know. It's fine. Physical armor, it's probably gonna get useful at some point. Also just block chance. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, I really like the feel of it. I like how, like, slow it is, so to speak. Now it really, like, allow you to have, like, some sort of strat, some sort of, like, oh shit. Like, right now I'm like, oh shit, I'm being surrounded. What am I gonna do? Speed attack. Yeah, I need a speed. I need the speed. That wolf really wants to bite me. Oh shit! Okay, I'm scared. Damn, okay, this game is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm starting to really like it. The more I play, the more I'm like, yeah. Yeah, with the music, like, and everything, like, we're getting into it. Speed, yeah, I think that's the most important, right? I don't know how much magic armor I want and stuff, but I sure want speed. What is this? What do I do with this? Do I have to, like, stay around or something? How does that work? I'm so dead. I don't know what's the difference between the two, what they want me to pick. Kill Drugger with sword. Session time, 4 minutes. Got 187 kill. Crystals, 1. Hearts, 0. Distance, almost 2,000 meter. And main weapon, we did almost 11.5k points, I guess. Okay, cool, cool. So we have a few character here. I'm not sure how to select them with the controller right now. It doesn't work well, so I'm gonna try to switch to. Okay, right now they are gray out. I don't think they are unlocked yet. If we can unlock them, because this is a demo after all. So I'm assuming there's a bunch of stuff we won't have access to. Like all of that here is locked. So I'm guessing maybe we can actually play a little bit and invest. There you go. Skill damage. Cost 10, only have 8. Okay. Equipment. Oh, it's a lot like That Must Die. It's a lot like That Must Die. Nice. Shop. How much money we have? 35 gold. Well, I'm not gonna buy anything. And those are some quests. Hold out for 7 minutes. We had 4 minutes on the counter. Kill 250 mosquitoes. That's gonna be cumulative, most likely. Kill 200 joggers. Kill 1 spider. All right, so pretty good. Pretty good. Exit, yes, yes. I mean, we know what it is. We don't need to like do a billion run to like figure out what that game is. This game is exactly what it is. I think a lot of games literally just use the word survivor nowadays when they want to mean like, hey, this is a vampire survivor type of game. You know that vampire survivor, yeah, that game, yeah. Well, this is the same. That's why we call it survivor. I think that's my feeling that I have from this, like, honestly. Also, Prologue is the new meta for the demo. It's like you give player a game. So like this is like an actual game. Like I can keep on playing, and I probably have like an hour or 2 of gameplay or something like that. You know, like especially with that type of game, you can have like a lot of time of replayability. But the idea is like you have like a little bit of content, but the content has like an ending where it's like, okay, like you experience the demo. If you liked it, go wishlist the actual game and buy it eventually. But like it gives you more content and an actual kind of like software, if you want, that you can keep in your library, as opposed to a demo. If you get a demo and it has like that little label on Steam that says demo on it, I could show you one easily here. I sure have one. So here you see demo. If you have that little demo, if you install that game and then you uninstall it, it's gonna be like next time you want to play it, you need to go back in the store and get it again. Otherwise, it doesn't appear in your library; it just disappear. Give me a second. My allergies, my sinus are going haywire right now. I might have to go for a good cough at some point. Oh, it doesn't feel good. I hate that. Bug pollen. Did you know, I learned that recently. The reason why a lot of people have allergies is because in the cities... Give me a second. Oh my god. Now I feel like I have like the flu or something, like or my sinus, or like but I think I got some of it out and I feel a bit better. I'm sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, demo. So this is pretty cool. The Last Man here. So like you have a little survivor, vampire survivor that you can play forever basically in your library once you got the prologue. So I kind of like that format. But then again, you know, if you want to follow the game, you need to go get the full game. Speaking of, is it wishless? It says follow. Oh, because it's not the game. Is there like a... So the prologue is no... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You cannot get it anymore. It's no longer available. So I was wrong, but the game is. The actual game is available. And if I want it for $3, I have 40 hours. I'm thinking about it, honestly. It's not... I don't need it right now in my life that much, but, you know. Similurk. Crosshair Madness. Hey, what's up, Bad? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate. Good luck with your game. Bonne chance avec Crosshair Madness. The game says mostly negative. What's happening with the... I gave the game a fair try and can say that this is worse than Horde Survivor I have ever played. It feels like game 50% finished and all the fun part was left out, okay? For some release game, for a full release game, it's lacking and seems more like early access, very early access. I'm trying to finish all achievement, but it just seems like it wasn't play tested or the feedback was outright ignored. Damn. No updates for months, then all of a sudden full release. This game could have been good if you dedicated more time to it. The full release does not make me want to play it again. Well, that sounds bad a bit. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Decided to stream early because I want to try to fix my sleep schedule right now. It's a total mess, and I'm really tired to getting waking up by people and stuff. I like to wake up by myself in the morning. That was the best feeling. Getting waked up at noon because it's noon and you should be, you know, you should be awake at noon. You know, like it's normal that the neighbors are making noise or my father is making his lunch or whatever, like. But I hate being, you know, I want my sleep back. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why I'm streaming a little bit earlier, because I don't want to stream at 10 p.m. That's late. That's a bit late. I want to stream it a bit earlier and maybe even like during the afternoon so I can have my evening for myself. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm doing well. Like, for real, I had a good day. Figure out to chill a bit and do most of the things I wanted to do, so... Now we're playing some games, and that one was not bad. I kind of liked it. It's a bit disappointing what I see here in the review on Steam, but where's my chart? So, the first game we did tonight was The Last Man Survivor Prologue, which is actually pretty decent. I hope what they say in the reviews and stuff is not completely true. I hope it's still enjoyable enough. Like, part of me just want to buy it and you know, enjoy it. But yeah. According to the Steam reviews, the game has been abandoned before the dev finished it. He doesn't look like the game is that polished or whatever. But it felt good. For what I've played, I was kind of like into it. I was really like, I want to buy it and stuff. Now I'm kind of hesitating. I'll give it a 3. That's the feeling I get from it. It felt like a decent vampire survivor type of shmup. And I'm not sure I should call them shmup anymore. Is it like a dog? What am I hearing? I don't know what's happening with my neighbors. Everybody is like losing their mind right now. Is it like the full moon or something? Like, I don't know what's up, but there's something in the air. So, The Last Man here, 3-star. I would say it's kind of fair. It might be less than that if you believe what they say on Steam. It might be actually just 2-star. It might be mediocre. But my experience with the Prologue, at least the Prologue itself, seems pretty good, pretty decent. To the point where I'll still give it only a 3, but I kind of want to go back and play more. So I'm probably going to change the mention here. I couldn't play with a controller, could I? Oh yeah, I could actually. Yeah, the controller worked. Let me see here. The date has to be 8. Let's copy that down 5 times. Here we add back the line. All right. And what I was about to say was, now they're all going to be briefly played at the end of this show, right? That's the point. But this one probably gonna end up being played extensively because I want to play at least one more round. I want to try it more. What am I doing? Oh yeah, getting rid of the line. There you go. Better. Oh, for those games here, I forgot to put the I forgot to do my homework, so I guess the episode won't be that short. Might have to. I guess I could kind of do it here in prevision, like try to forecast, you know, what it's gonna be. So the first one here is through combat, right? Although it could be through looting in a sense that, and that's why the system I'm trying to build up is like touchy, and I'm like not sure sometimes how to handle it, because like the question is like, it's almost always going to be kind of like all four. Like most games try to give you like a story, some sort of like universe to travel into. They try to give you combat. They try to give you something in return, like loot, some sort of chest that you can open, some sort of reward, and they try to give you some sort of puzzle also. Like so, like all of that kind of like eventually kind of is used one way or another. The question that we're trying to determine here is like what the game is in essence, like what is it truly. And sometimes I feel like RPGs are not so much about combat, even though there's combat in RPGs, that they are about looting. And here's where you need to follow my train of thought to understand, is that what's the difference between a game where you need to be good at fighting, you need to learn the skill to control your character to fight in the game, and your character will always have the same base damage, the same base attack if you want, it's just you mastering the character, as opposed to an RPG where what do you do truly? You're grinding, you're accumulating stuff. So what you're doing is looting. You're not fighting. Fighting is just an excuse. It's just one way of doing the thing. What you're doing, what you're trying to do in that game is accumulating things through combat, sure, but sometimes it's like an illusion. It's like your mistake to be like, oh, it's a combat game, because yeah, the game, you do a lot of combat in it, but what are you doing truly? You keep playing the same loop again and again because the loop gives you what? Currency. That currency you accumulate over time, and through that accumulation of things, that looting, you get stronger. So like what makes you stronger is not your ability to fight, you learning the skill, is you just being awarded a bunch of things that accumulate and makes the number goes bigger and makes you become stronger in the game. So like, yeah, that's why I feel like it's touchy a little bit. But for now, I'm just gonna put combat. Also, that's why I usually try to do those in advance before the show, because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time trying to go over that. I try to just leave the difficulty open so that I can do that during the stream. But so like, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that real quickly. Eraser here, I think it's gonna be like traveling. It's gonna be like a Mario type of game, I think. This one might be either combat or puzzle. I'll put combat for now. This one I would say is traveling because I think it's a point and click, but it actually point and click might be more puzzle actually. Point perfect here, I am not quite sure. I will say traveling because I think it's like a platformer and it's like a matter of reflexes, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm expecting this one to be sequential. I'm expecting this one to be either emergent or sequential, I guess. I guess sometimes point and click can be a bit emergent. But they're mostly, no, I guess it's sequential because you can only solve the puzzle one way. Most of the time you don't have like a billion solution. So that's why it's mostly sequential. You need to do the thing in sequence to get to. This one I think is made to be played more than once. So I'm gonna say it's irrational. The same as this one here. It's made to be played over and over like a sport almost. And Eraser here, I'm gonna think it's sequential. I'm gonna think it's like some sort of Mario 3D, Mario 64 type of experience. Perspective. This one was following my character. I'm expecting this one to follow the character as well. Helldiver, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna say it's following. This one's gonna be more like you give orders, so it's like a god view type of perspective, I think. The point perfect is about you controlling a cursor, your pointer, I think. So I guess you control an avatar, so that would be following. The mode, any of them multiplayers? No, I think they're all solo game. Helldiver might have some cooperative element, but I'm not sure. And now for the difficulty itself, this game here, I would say felt kind of balanced, although a bit challenging maybe, but yeah, for now I'll say balance. On the challenging side maybe, but like I said, if I play more, and I kind of intend on playing more, I'll be able to tell. All right, let's get into another one. I meant to ask you about what do you think about this show, this ID, this format? You think it has like any future? Am I like wasting my time? Am I going somewhere with this? Or, you think that the show actually has like a future, and maybe if I keep on grinding, maybe one day it's going to become something? Because I wonder sometimes, I really wonder, and like I watch, I try not to pay attention to the numbers, but like I'm not an idiot, if like there's like 5 view or 10 view on my videos, whether it's like here on Twitch or YouTube, Rumble, it's like I'm wasting my time in a sense, right? Maybe I'm just doing things wrong, or maybe I'm just not patient enough, whatever. But I feel like we're doing something good here. I feel like we're going somewhere. I don't know. So I'm curious of like, what do you think? Yeah, exactly. That's it's kind of like exactly my goal, right? I want to make people see games. Je veux faire découvrir des trucs aux gens. C'est vraiment Tu sais, Sansato, il en parle souvent, genre, il est tanné de voir les Mario, Zelda, puis Metroid ou whatever, là, tu sais. On veut voir un petit peu de variété. So, like, I'm 100% like him. Like, I used to do the stupid Steam Sale show. And the stupid Steam Sale show was all about me trying to beat every single game in my Steam catalog, but like there's just too many of them. Even back in the days, there was too many, and try to beat all games is just crazy and unrealistic. But try them all though. Try them all. Figure out if they're fun or not. Try to figure out what they are. I think that's kind of cool, and the fact that we have 5 games, I really like the idea. Yeah, effectivement, yeah. Mais c'est cool aussi, tu sais, c'est... My channel was kind of like, besides doing speedrun, I always wanted to do hidden gems. My goal always has been to show hidden gems. If you look me up on speedrun.com, most of the games on my speedrun.com profile are very unknown game. Like I have some Mario, some Zelda, some popular game in there, but I'm not trying to go for like first place in the Mario or Zelda. I'm just trying to like showcase more game and be like, hey guys, there's other stuff you could speedrun. Anyway, talking too much, but yeah, I want to start getting some feedback. I need the feedback because sometimes it's, you know, it's hard. Like, you know, I try to believe in this project. I try to really believe in it, but it's really heartbroken. Like every night seeing like I have like 1 view, 5 views or whatever on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm throwing bottle in the ocean, and like, is it gonna be a point where I throw enough bottles that there's like so many bottles that it's impossible for people to ignore, or am I really like just wasting people's time? Or, you know, it's hard to tell. All right, let's get into this one here, Eraser. I'm expecting some sort of Mario. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be that at all. Oh, music. Need to stop the music. Do we have controller support? If we do, it's probably gonna be yes, exit. We'll have to, at the very least, change controller input. There you go. Play. Yeah, bad, but it's kind of what I'm saying. Like you're watching, right? Sometimes Billy stop by, but like I have like 5 views per video, right? And like I know everybody puts time and effort in what they do. Like I'm not taking away what other people produce, but what I'm trying to say is like it's really heartbreaking. Like it's really hard to ignore that all your friends, all the people that you know that used to stream like you did 7 years ago, that they stopped streaming for 5 years, they come back and they have 60 viewers every night. Like like I'm a human being, bad, you know? Like I cannot ignore that and be like, oh yeah, sure, success will come. Like I have to be realistic. Like nobody gives a fucking shit sometimes. Like I have to be honest with myself. Like there's nobody here but you and me. So like maybe it will come. Maybe I'm just being impatient, or you know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta be realistic. You gotta be honest with yourself and be like, dude, there's just nobody watching. Like 5 views per video. Like Sansato get like 400 views and he gets like 60 viewers per stream and a bunch of people chatting with him. Like it's not a matter of being jealous. I'm just talking like realistically. Like realistically, we were doing the same thing back then. You know, we stopped streaming for years the same way, but he was appreciated by people, and he comes back. Everybody comes back, and he has success. I come back, nobody gives a shit. So like, I have to be honest with myself. Am I wasting people's time? Am I wasting my own time? You know. Anyway, I don't want to like pollute my VODs with those stupid thoughts and shit, but it's just like, you know, a matter of like being like honest and realistic. Like, yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did the same thing he did back in the days, but he also took like 4 or 5 years away from streaming like I did. But when he came back, everybody was so happy and excited, and everybody was there. Nobody was there for me. Like I know how it is on social media. I know how it is on Twitter, on Facebook, on in society. I cannot even find a job anymore because of my opinion. Because during the whole 5 years of everybody went crazy, I didn't follow the group. I was the black sheep, and I still am. Like it's still the same thing. Like it's hard to get over that kind of stuff. You know, like so like if I put all my heart and my work in this, and I'm like, all right, I'm never gonna get a job again, and all the video I do every day gets like 5 views. Like, what am I doing with my life? All right, hold left click to air dash. Yeah, no, like like I said, I don't want to like spend too much time on this. I don't want to talk too much about it, because talking about it doesn't help. It just makes me feel like make me sound like I sound, basically. And I don't want to sound like that. I was just trying to get feedback, bad. I was just trying to get in a very bad how do you say that? D'une façon très inadéquate, genre. I was just trying to get feedback, and I guess I'm not used to, and that's it. Yeah. Yes, I like weird. I'm not sure what's happening here. Tab to change settings. I don't want to change settings. I want to figure out what do I have to do here. Left click to air dash. That's not the air dash. Okay, we got some sort of first person. Not sure what's happening with this game. Maybe it's just the control that are kind of bad too. Well, the game doesn't help me getting my head out of this conversation right now. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try with the controller and with the keyboard and mouse. Okay, so the problem was me trying to play with the controller. So this game doesn't really have controller support. I guess that's gonna be the conclusion here. Because right now with the mouse, I have full control. Hold left click to dash forward. Left click. Wait a second. Is that supposed to be dash? Hold left click to dash mid-air. Oh, wait a second. We figure it out. We figure it out. We figure it out. But yeah, bad. My bad for mentioning that. I was just trying to get feedback from you. I was not trying to, like, start a pity contest or some shit like that. Like the guy's like, I'm so unsuccessful. That's not my point. That's not my point at all. But I know how that sounds when you talk about that shit. That's why you shouldn't talk about that shit. It's like saying like you're honest and stuff. Like, you can't say that. You can't say you're humble. If you're humble, then be humble. If you're honest, then, be honest. You don't have to tell it. You don't have to. You cannot say that you're humble. Basically, it's a nonsense. All right, that game is fucked up weird. Are we gonna like do that the whole time? Is it like the whole mechanic here? Or dashing, basically. Okay, shift to dodge. Oh, shit. Shit! No, I just fall down. God damn it. All right. Right click to parry. You can parry while in the air. Also, I think this one is a free game. I'm not sure, but I feel like I haven't paid for this. If I have to guess, that's gonna be like one of the free game in my library. Right click to parry. You can parry while in the air. Right click to parry. Okay, that's like a parry. Okay, I need to parry, so I need to like press at the right time somehow. But I don't get it. I'm pressing. Right click to parry. You can parry while in the air. Well, I'm trying. Maybe I'm doing it too early. Oh, I was doing it too early or too late. Left click is also an attack. Shit. Oh boy, what have I done? I know I'm supposed to use shift, but I'm just jumping. It's working. All right, so I guess it is what it is. It is some sort of Mario, some sort of platformer. But it's not so much like Mario. It's closer to Limbo, I guess. It's closer to like being puzzle-like. You have a bunch of weird ability, I guess. Like this. So an attack. Oh yeah, I can parry. Oh shit. Did it way too early. Okay. Scratch that. I think I know what it is now. It's one of those games where you climb stuff. Isn't it? Isn't one of those rage inducing game like all you do is climb up and do it again and do it again and do it again. And I hope you like to fall and fail and try again. Because what you're gonna do here is climb and fall. Oh my god. It's not bad though. It's kind of fun. Like you can see yourself beating this. Like there's a thing in games where if you can see yourself being able to beat the game, it's really motivating, right? If you play a game and you're like, whatever, like I don't know how I would like reach the end, you're not like super inspired to play. But like playing a game and being like, oh, this is fair. I can see when I make a mistake, it's my fault. I'm like, okay, I get it. Oh shit, like this sucks. But it's on me. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of like cheat. You can get hit by this here and like climb up there if you're lucky. Shit. If you're lucky, it's a shortcut. You know what? This remind me that I haven't played a Speedrun Academy in a while. I should check if they had like some levels. This is kind of like all of those games could fall into one folder that I used to call parkour. I used to put all the games in one folder like that called parkour, being like, okay, those games are like, it's about you. There you go. Okay, can we climb on it? No. What am I supposed to do here? Climb up there? Motherfucker. What did I do? What just happened? What? No! No! I kind of want to rage quit right now. I'll try one more time, okay? For the sake of this video. And as a punishment for me saying stupid stuff earlier. Shit. Being an immature little bitch. Oh my god. Alright. Got here. Got here. I should try to use shift more often. Kind of scary. This shit is so annoying. There you go. Leave me alone. Oh, somehow we got here. How? Where? Oh shit, I see. No! Oh my... Oh my god! Okay, this game is fun. Okay, I'll give it that. There's something about it. And I think it's in the simplicity. Games are fun when they are simple. Shit. What the f... Okay. I'm gonna spend the whole night on this, and we're like 6%, and I don't know how long it's gonna take to... Oh my god. 4% you say? How far did we get? Like 10? At least 10, right? Yeah, we were past 10%. I just want to have an idea of like... I didn't pay attention. Oh, come on. I did it correctly. This time I did it. Here you go. That was a mistake. So the thing is, like, once you start charging, you cannot, like, let go. Like, if you let go, you kind of, like, waste it, but, like, you cannot, like, hold it forever either. That's kind of what I was trying to say here. Oof. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh, that stupid plane, I swear. Fuck you. Oh, I hate you so much, you damn shit plane. You Fuck you. Nobody likes you, plane. Go bother somebody else. Oh, man, why is this game this hard? Oh, fuck you, plane. Oh, I hate you so much. You bastard. Oh. Doing. You've been parried. I just parried you. How can you be up already? Leave me alone. I have no idea where we're going. And I'm wondering, like, is it like a one level type of deal? No. Okay. 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 How do I quit? How do I quit? Stop. I don't know how to open the menu for to quit, but stop. Fun game. I really want to put all of the games like that in one folder because I have like 3D games and 2D games, and I feel like I have them in different folders right now. But the game that this is like, it's a game in which you are climbing. And the goal of the game, I don't even know if there's a second level to this shit. It seems like there might be only one level, but this is kind of cool game for real bad. I don't know if you're laughing, like laughing a bit, like laughing at me, thinking like I'm rage quitting, but I'm not rage quitting. It's like I'm quitting because I had enough, you know. I had enough for now. I might revisit almost for sure. And this is the what is it called? Um, is it here platformer? I still haven't put it in there. Platformer. Get over it. This is getting over it type of game. Eraser. Eraser goes here. And the getting over it platformer. It's in 3D, but it's definitely not my type of game. It's not my type of game either, but sometimes I like the challenge. Sometimes I feel like torturing myself. Those games are very fun. Like there's some of them. What do I have in that folder? Um, I don't think I liked that one that much. I didn't like getting over it. It was really, really rough. Um, Eternal Cave was good. I remember having a good time with this one. I played 43 minutes, and that one for Christmas free game. I played that one like 2 or 3 years in a row, or maybe not in a row, but you know, for Christmas special. And each time I kind of liked it. It was really challenging, but really cool game. And I feel like there's another one that I tried that was really just jumping. That was kind of, or maybe I tried the demo for Jump King or something. There's, or maybe I'm thinking about this one. This one I think is like Jump King. It's all about your jumping and like your how much time you hold the jump button determine the arc of your jump and stuff. But it was so hard. But yeah, those games are not for everyone. That's for sure. Benchmark. Let's go back to the benchmark. So, where is the, let's put the music on for a few seconds here. There was somewhat of a controller support, but the controller right now doesn't really support, at least doesn't support third-party controller, and Steam doesn't have like the layout by default that makes it work, because that wasn't working. I just saw the guy in my other game. I shouldn't pay attention to that though. Okay, Eraser. Oh, it's already there. Okay, Eraser platformer. Can't do. I think it's a free game as well. I don't think it's that crazy good, and I don't even know if there's another world after that. If it's just one world that's like try to get to 100% and you win the game, because it's a free game, I'm pretty sure. Let me just verify that I'm not bullshitting. Well, yeah, there's no date to be added to my library. Usually that means those games are free. That's most likely what it means. Yeah, free to play. This game is free to play. And it has mixed review, but used to have very positive review. But recently people were not happy with it for some weird reason. I liked it. And like you were saying, Bad, not maybe the best type of game in the world, but personally, sometimes I like to try torture myself a little. I don't know if I would personally, maybe nah. I would not put it over 2, personally. I will say the first one, I'll give it a heart. This one, I kind of want to give it a heart too. Yeah, it was weirdly fun. It was weirdly fun to the point where I kind of want to try again, and maybe one day I'll watch a stream, I'll watch a podcast, I'll watch something on YouTube, you know, and I'll just try to grind this thing to the end. I don't know. Kind of fun little game, but not, you know, not the greatest thing. Traveling, yes. Yes, this one is actually definitely that. This is a game where your goal is to reach point B. You're starting at point A, you try to reach point B. That's all you do. So, definitely a traveling game. Sequential, I guess you could say sequential because there's probably only one way to truly get up there. And probably if there's more than one level, you probably need to beat the first level to unlock the next one if there's more. Following, the camera's following you, yes. At times it was almost first-person view. Like when you aim, you're kind of like, for a brief second, a bit like in the first person. Solo, yeah. And difficulty, I'll put it challenging, if not literally hardcore. Actually, let's put it hardcore, because that's the definition of hardcore. The game is meant to make you lose all your progress. Little mistake means you lose most, if not all, of your progress each time. That's hardcore, bro. That's kind of like permadeath. That's kind of insane. That's the reason why a lot of people don't get into those games. It's like highly competitive stuff. So, yeah, I would say this one would be kind of like well classified for hardcore. And like the Last Man Survivor, so far I like, and I intend on playing more of those. So, good start tonight. Good start. What do we have next? I guess we did those two in order. We can keep going that way. Let's try this one. I'm expecting a point and click or some sort of FMV, because I think there's like some sort of like kind of like Sesame Street characters in it, or something like that. You know, some sort of weird Muppets. We'll see. We'll see. Let's stop the music here. Okay.
Howdy, Jacob.
Howdy, Jacob.
Do that right.
You did that right. Yeah, that worked. New game. You are Chandler, the showrunner for Love Sale. For 30 years, you've watched it become the state's most popular television show and most effective source of propaganda. Pegboard Jane, the show's reluctant star, provides calm and gentle guidance that strike just the right balance with the chaotic antics of the new crew. The result, the people tune in. You are all beloved by everybody, and the state, so far as you know, is happy. You've also watched as the ship's cabin boy character, Jacob, has been killed off. When the actor reaches the age of mandatory military conscription, people-only puppets needs not apply. Past Jacob actors have gone on to high-profile jobs in the entertainment, I won't be able to read. There's even rumors that the famous Jacobs of all, Jacobs 34, has returned. So despite the danger, a role remains a constant demand. A danger our past Jacobs actors have been executed, died in war, must been murdered by fans or lovers, or just had an ill-timed accident or two. What the hell? The one that I'm playing right now? The Hello Jacob? Howdy Jacob? Or... I'm guessing you're talking about this one, right? The state's artificial intelligence program has created a training program for the new Jacob, and you're on a Saturday with the crew to film your parts, run some tests, and make sure nothing gets in the way of welcoming Jacob 42. After all, the show must go on. All aboard. Alright, well, cool. I like short games, personally. You're selling it to me by saying that.
I'd say thanks for coming in on a Saturday, but it's not like we had a choice, is it? Anyway, you know the drill. We kill off a cabin boy, they hire a new one, now we gotta train the actor. If we all do our job, we should be out of here in an hour or two. Alright, here we are in the greenhouse. The sun is shining, the plants are planting, Hold on, 1 second. Alright, so I guess we know what kind of day it's gonna be, don't we, guys? Can we get somebody to ask the AI what the right background is, please? Thank you. Yeah, Jimmy, thank you. Go. Why are we talking about spoons? All of a sudden, are spoons bad now? Do we hate spoons? Are we looking for spoons? Why spoons? Why spoons? What a time to be alive. All right. Chandler, let's do this. So in theory, if you click a spoon, something should happen. I don't know what. Nobody told me anything. Just click it and see.
Can I ask what type of Muppet that guy was? I love this game already. Flower spoon, vintage spoon, ornate spoon. Wait, it's a hidden object game? It used to be... I used to have that in my hidden object game folder, and I thought I was wrong. I'm just clicking on the spoons. I'm not looking for a specific spoon. Claw spoon. Okay, can you like get off the screen? Because I don't see shit. There you go. Okay, is there a way to hide that? There you go. Want to find... Is that a spoon? Looks like a spoon. That's a spoon. Oh my god, I fucking love this game.
Oh, still at it, huh? Well, I sent a note in, so hopefully, Alright, I'm gonna go check the other backgrounds.
Oh my god. Oh, I love this. Hey, what's up, B? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. So, we have a point and click here. Or, I think so, I'm not sure. I need to find a bunch of spoons. How many spoons now? 2 more spoons. If you see a spoon... I thought this was a spoon, but it looks more like... Anyway. Need to find spoons. Pretty good in the process of falling asleep. Well, you know, I can't. That's why I'm streaming earlier. I'm not streaming at 10 p.m. because I want to go back to sleeping earlier. Because going to bed at like 4 or 5 and getting wake up every day by my neighbors or my father because I should not be sleeping at noon. You know, I fixed my sleep schedule a while ago. I was happy. And now, like, I kind of fucked up my sleep schedule again. You guys see the spoons? I don't see the spoon. Is that considered a spoon? I guess it's considered a spoon. Man, the pollen is driving me insane. Why is there's so much pollen at this hour of the day, but the rest of the day there's none? My nose is driving me insane. You spend the whole night playing that stupid games. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Those games are pretty good too. I mean, like I said once, it's for me it's almost like therapy. You know, it makes you kind of want to go back in time, you know, make different choices, but it's also just like a good therapy. It's like you're being treated like with respect and attention, and the girls are literally after you, like really after you, and it's a feel good thing. You know, it's like there's a lot of video games that are not always about like accomplishing things. Sometimes it's about just like some sort of power trip or whatever.
We'll know what to do. He's waiting in the next recording booth. You keep playing, and I'll work on cleaning this up.
It was white at the beginning. He's gonna turn darker and darker as he keeps on smoking. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, howdy, Jacob. Minty was telling us all over here about the spoons. We took a look at our set. Everything looks all right. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. This is where I'm supposed to hype up the new Jacob. Any idea why we're doing this? I mean, the kid will have the job by the time he takes the stupid test anyway, and then we'll kill him off, and we'll be back here next Saturday. Oh, great. Here comes Minty.
So it is a point and click, and it's specifically only point and click. Point and click. It's a hidden object game, and it's specifically only the hidden object scenes. Like sometimes hidden object games like have like more story and puzzle, and you go from one place to another place. But this one is just, hey, find 10 of this, find 10 of that. And then go on, and I love that. I gotta say, I love that. Things to find: child play, trout, goof, ketchup, antique, spurth, nut in bottle, food labels lie, anarchist plane, shark, spoon mischief. Huh. GG bad, GG. Was it good? What kind of game was it? Sometimes I look up the games you're playing, but this one I don't think I checked. Okay, child's play, trout. Need to find a trout. I'm not good with the fish names, so I'm gonna click all the fish, I guess. Goof, ketchup antique. Ketchup antique. Hiding this doesn't help. I kind of want to have the list. Moon, spoon mischief. Another spoon again? Un platformer assez facile, ok. Nice, nice. Je vais checker ça out. I don't see anything. Note in a bottle. A bottle? There's a bottle. Spurth. Ketchup antique. Oh. Note in bottle. Oh, this is a note in a bottle. Goof. Food label line. What is this that I just note? That was the trout? I click on the trout, I didn't even... Anarchist plane. Okay, food labels lie. I don't know that one. What is it? Shark. Shark. Spoon mischief. I'll hide the note. Is it behind there? Alright, there's a bunch of spoon here. Food labels and child's play. Child's play. So, I don't know. Food labels lie. Food labels lie. Food labels lie. Food label. I don't get that one. I don't know what they want me to fight. That?
Nice job, Jacob. You'll be on stage with us in no time. Chandler, Olga's the next stop. Oh, poor Jacob. Oh, better him than me. Hey, good luck and hurry up, would ya? Beer. Oh, don't give me that look, Minty. It's a dress rehearsal.
All right, that's so good.
I don't care.
If it, especially if it, since you told me that it was like short. How do I exit? Restart level. I want to exit. Level select, I guess. There's only 10 levels. Yeah, it looks like it's a short game. There you go. Wow, I'm so happy I tried that one. This is amazing. This is a really nice little hidden gem. I love that type of game, like the hidden object type of game, but like the scenes hidden object where you have a bunch of objects to find. I love those, and it's basically just that. It's just those type of puzzle, find the objects. So in a sense, it's almost close to Where's Waldo in a sense. But it's definitely like a hidden object game, so I'll put it in hidden object for now. The original, it's already in there actually. It's already classified as hidden object game. There you go. There you go. I guess I was correct when I put it in there. Damn, yeah. Let me just check, before I check your game bad, I'll just do this here real quick. So Howdy Jacob. Oops, not this one. This one, Howdy Jacob, is the third game tonight. I was not expecting much out of it. Only 2 star. I would say objectively, okay, objectively speaking, I think it's still above average. It might be short, but the presentation is fucking top class. The graphics, nice. It plays well. Really cool. It's my type of jam. I love it. I fucking love it. So, yeah. I didn't try with a controller. That wouldn't work with a controller anyway. So we played briefly, but you can be sure I'm gonna finish this. Puzzle, sequential, because it's a bunch of level that you unlock one by one. You're clicking, so you're not exactly, you know, controlling an avatar. solo, and it's very, very casual. I don't think it's hard. I think it's very easy. Oh man, you remind me, yeah, that I would kind of need that at some point. Wait, we had like a... I don't know who banned... I don't know if it's bad or Billy, but thank you for banning suggestion, whatever, Dar. Yeah, I missed that one. Usually I see them. But yeah, you remind me, I need to put some... what is it called? I need to put some emote for my channel. I think I still have emotes, but... Ah, t'es pas modo ici? God dang. Crème, pour une fois, si t'es en vacances. Fuck. Bad est modo, faut genre 50 millions de channel. So... J'ai juste comme assumé dans ma tête, elle a pas fait de... Alright, so yeah, 2 more games. Oh yeah, and I wanted to check real quick the game you put in chat here. Ooh. Oh, ça a l'air pas pire pantoute. On va adder le démo, puis on va checker ça. Ça a l'air pas pire. Alright. 2 more games. We have Helldivers and we have Point Perfect. So far we've been going from left to... from right to left. But I think I want to do Helldiver last. I feel like that's the most interesting that we have in the menu. That's the most well-known. It's not Helldivers 2, right? It's not the one that everybody's talking about and playing right now. But it's the first one. It's, you know, the one that led to what we have today. So, kind of curious to see what this is. I guess I'll go next with this one. Point Perfect. I think this is gonna be weird. I think this one is like some sort of platformer or puzzle or whatever, but it's about like you controlling your pointer, your mouse pointer, and doing stuff, I guess. I think by the name, I don't know. Might be completely wrong here. Where's the game? Where is it? I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh boy. Yeah, it used to be like, you know, it used to be like everybody you knew who were your friends would come to your chat, you would just give them like a sword. Oh, you're my friend, here's a sword, here's a sword. You're just like distributing sword to everybody. Because it was just like a mark of respect, so to speak. Like, I guess, at least for me, that's how I understood it back in the days, like in 2017 or whatever, when we were doing like speedrunning and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a responsibility, right? I feel like you kind of have to deal with. So I don't want, like, I remember at some point I kind of removed the badge. I had like the badge given to like pretty much everyone, but I removed pretty much all the badges because I was like, if I give you a mod, it's not so much about like respect. It's like I'm giving you responsibility, and I don't want to give responsibility to people. Like, I don't want people to have that burden. So, unlucky you, Billy. Unlucky you. I trust you, and you still have it. You're stuck with it. Yeah, no, you don't feel obligated, but here's the thing, you're not either. Especially not on my channel. You're not. It's all good, don't worry. That's all the... Wait. F. Okay, can we... Do you guys see it, though? Yes, I think you guys see it. Okay. So, what is pixel, pointer, whatever? I'm expecting something to be a bit like weird and arcadey. Choose your class. 3 lives, targeting power. Unlock more trophies. I don't know. With 3 lives, I guess. So we are a pointer. What are we doing? We need to avoid them. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, so I can like do that. But it cannot get hit by anything. Oh shit. What the fuck is this game? That's so weird. That's so weird. What the fuck is this? One use. Increase targeting power to full. Sure. Interesting shmup. Yeah, I guess somewhat of a shmup right now. But I'm not sure if it's really that. We'll see. Targeting power. But I guess you're right. I think it could be a shmup. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at it. That is the weirdest shmup I've seen. Sure, continue, sure. I'll go with the 3 lives. We need them. Okay, I don't know why it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess there's like a maximum size. I swear, what is this game? Some sort of avoider. You need to avoid stuff with your cursor. Oh my god, that was tough. I'm sure it didn't look tough. I'm sure it didn't look as tough as it felt. I fucked up. Dude, I literally responded. My god, I'm bad at this. Tally the score. Try again. Sure. I'll try one more time. I don't know if there's gonna be another 3 round or whatever, but... So that's the game. It's, Could we really call it a shmup? It kind of look and feel a bit like a shmup, but... I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you can... So weird. This is so weird. The fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Trash. Put your mouse in the trash, you! Oh my god! Play with a controller! Because you're bad at it. Oh, this game has some humor, huh? Ah, shit. Oh, I'm bad. I'm so bad at this. I was about to say, dude, you're reading my mind. I was about to say you should try this. This game's for you, bro. I probably paid like 50 cents as well. I bet this is not worth much of anything. One use, clear the screen, most of enemies and projectile. Okay, sure. We got a bomb now, apparently. I don't know if I'm remember to use it. Continue, sure. I'll go with the 3 lives because otherwise we're not gonna last long. I would actually be curious to watch you play this for real. Shit! Ass! Oh yeah, I went and finished the small demo for AVGN game number 3, like an 8-bit AVGN game. The demo was pretty good. The first level I didn't play on stream was pretty good. And I played the second level again because I don't think there's a save feature in the thing. But good demo. Good demo. Maybe I can select from the bottom. Yeah, I can probably do the opposite move. Yes. I would be probably smart. I'm not that smart. Let's try that. Shit. Have a bit of a cooldown when you die. Shit. That scared me somehow and it fucked me up. Oh my god. That's bad. Well, interesting little game. I guess I'll put that in arcade because it's all about score. The game is all about score. So it's definitely an arcade type of game. Now, what type of game it is, I don't know if it's really a shmup. Get out of there. How do I... Oh boy. I think it's the second game tonight. I don't know how to quit. I might play more of that too. I'm curious. This is kind of fun. It's weird. I'm trying to figure out... Wait, do I have a folder already for that? That would be in arcade. Arcanoid. No, that's not really that. I guess we were saying it's like a shmup, right? So even though it's not a Galaga, right? We can both agree that it's not a Galaga. But it's kind of like a, you know, shmup arcade where you're going for points. You're not going for beating bosses and stages. It's all about making points. So I guess it's kind of a Galaga. Galaga would be the closest thing, even though it's clearly not that. Because like that's so weird how you control with the mouse and shit. But for now, I guess that's gonna be the folder I'm gonna put it in. Galaga. I don't know. Yeah. There's also that element that you mentioned that is kind of like an auto scroller of some sort. So there's that element too. Like if you not consider it like a shmup, it's at least some sort of like auto scroller, auto runner, whatever, infinite runner. So the first thing I would do here, Point Perfect, I would put it in arcade. And the closest that we have is Galaga. Although it's funny, I put Truffle there. Truffle is I'm gonna show you guys what Truffle is real quick. It's in platformer, right? Is it? No, it's in your game. Truffle. There's only one game. Basically, Truffle is like a platformer, you could say, although it's top-down view. And it's basically you going through a maze, but you need to not touch the walls. Like the whole point of the game is like it's hard because you need to control your mouse and avoid touching the walls, which could look super easy and simple, but when you try to get to practice and try to get through the little maze with your mouse without touching the wall, it's pretty tough at times. So it's a bit like that, right? It's a bit like what some call a avoider. I think there's a few shmup where you don't shoot. It looks and feel like a shmup, but you don't shoot. All you do is try to avoid projectile and sometimes obstacle. And those are called avoiders. So what we just played is basically that, an avoider type of game. A game where you try to avoid touching stuff. So I'm not sure how to classify it exactly. Arcade Truffle. Is Truffle an arcade? Almost. It's not exactly Truffle. But yeah, I also kind of agree with you with the idea that it's sort of a shmup. So for now, because it's arcade, and Truffle is kind of like a platformer, this one felt more like a arcade type of game. I'll put it in Galaga, even though it's kind of weird and I don't know. I feel like it's not proper. But like everything, I need the feedback. We need this show to become something somehow, become popular to the point where I have feedback and I'm not the only one, getting inputs into this table, because I'll make mistakes. I will get things wrong for sure. I already did, and I already fixed some of the ratings and stuff afterwards. But yeah, it's an ongoing process. It's a work in progress, right? It's quote unquote never gonna be finished. It's like the laundry or the dishes. In terms of rating, objectively, it's not the greatest game of all time. I don't know if I can even give it a 3. If I'm being honest, I don't know if it deserves a 3. My instinct is to give it a 2. It's functional, it's kind of meh, it's niche. There's some people who might like it, but I don't know if it counts as a proper game, if it's as a way to put it. And even personally, I don't think I like it that much either. Did I like it to the point to give it like a little heart? Was not bad, but I'm closer to being indifferent to it though. Like, if there's one game that I might not touch ever again after tonight, it might be Point Perfect of all the 5 games here. I'm most likely going to finish Jacob, Howdy Jacob, because that was really great. And I want to play again the first two. But this one, so-so. All right, Helldivers. Can I do that without taking a break? I have still water. Sometimes I need to take a break midway through the stream. I think we don't have to do that today. We didn't give it a casual rating or balance or challenging. Okay, so I want to say challenging. It's about making points. It was not easy. My brain had like some kind of weird brain fart, you know, like kind of like short circuiting, you know, like I was like, oh my god, what am I doing here, selecting stuff to try to kill them or whatever. So it's a bit challenging, at least to adapt to the control, to the gameplay. And it's meant to be kind of challenging because it's meant to be an arcade game where you're going to challenge yourself to beat your own score and stuff. So I would say challenging is probably the best way to describe this one. I didn't try with a controller, did I? I don't think it even crossed my mind to try the game with a controller. I might check it later if it works with a controller, but the game shouldn't work with a controller. It's a pointer. It's about pointing your mouse, for fuck's sake. Why would you play that with a controller? That's why it didn't cross my mind. It's in the title of the game. Play it with a mouse, bro. Eraser benchmark. Let's go. Okay. Last game. Helldiver. Let's pause the music here. Alright. Was that game so good that it gave us Helldivers 2? And here we are. Apparently Helldivers 2 is pretty good. So, how is this game? Was that game like super epic and shit? And also I didn't try with a controller, but I could have at least try. Arrowhead, which is the company behind this. I don't know if they did anything else behind those two games. I'm guessing they must have, right? Super Herd.
Our home. Prosperity, liberty, and democracy. Our way
Is
of
it-
life.
Is it full screen?
But it
It's not.
doesn't
It's
come
not full
free.
screen.
It is every man, woman, and child's duty to protect our home.
All right, I'll fix
our
that after the
culture,
cutscene.
And
At least try.
our families. Why not make the most important decision of your life? Make the safety of your family.
It's
a
very
personal
small.
responsibility.
It's very small. Let me
And
try to
prove
fix it
that you
right
have
now.
the strength and courage to be free. Join the Helldivers. Travel the galaxy.
Game capture.
Visit the capitals. Meet unusual people. And represent the Federation.
Helldivers. Okay.
Secure the resources we need to preserve our way
There
of
you
life
go, guys. You got
and
it.
create a future
You
for
can see it
Super Earth.
as you should.
Spread managed
In all its
democracy
glory.
throughout the galaxy. Become more than you are. Become a hero. Become a legend.
All right. Helldiver. Dive Harder is the name of the game. Dive Harder. Helldivers include Democracy Strike Back, Master. I guess I have a few DLC or whatever. Undisclosed location. Resolution looks pretty low. Maybe I can increase the resolution somewhere. Sorry about that. Recruit Oxney. Wake up. Oh, no, it doesn't say wake up. It's just next up. I'm Instructor Bot 84. This is Helldivers training facility. Number 2403. I oversee the Helldiver training program, which will get you ready for combat deployment. There is an 11.89% chance that you will die during training. Nice. Sensor indicator recruit Oxney is still asleep. All D to wake up. Oh, I guess I need to hold E to wake up. Right, let me check the option somewhere. Okay, it seems to suggest we can play with a controller as well. Quit game, yes. Oh, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try something. I think there was options, and I should have checked the option before launching the campaign or whatever. Because maybe once you're in the game, you cannot like you cannot like access the visual option and stuff. It's from Sony game. Come on, it should have some quality of life features and stuff, like resolution rate. I hope so.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity.
I don't think the controller is gonna work.
And democracy, our way of life. But it doesn't come free. It is every man, woman, and child's duty to protect our home, our culture, and our families. Why not make the most important decision of your life? Make the safety of your family a personal responsibility, and prove that you have the strength and courage to be free.
It sounds so much like
Travel the galaxy, visit the capitals, meet unusual people, and represent the Federation. Secure the resources we need to preserve our way of life, and create a future for Super Earth. Spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become more than you are. Become a hero. Become a legend.
yeah, you can tell that it's like heavily inspired from Starship Trooper. Okay, my controller does not respond right now. Options. Settings. Seriously, there's no like... Oh my god. The resolution of this game is really, really low. It's fine. Let's try high, apply changes. Let's see if the computer can run it. I'm just in the menu, so I'm not sure, but hopefully it does run well. We'll try again. This time at least we have better resolution.
HELLDIVERS. My task is to supervise your missions.
Galaxy of these vile aliens that hate our way of life.
Use the galactic campaign map to choose a region and then a planet.
Alright, so I think it's third-person view. I think I control my character directly. So it's not going to be a strategic, tactical RTS or whatever, like that type of game. Recap of what has happened in the war since you last logged in. Here you can see regions taken and lost, giving you an overview of the current status of the galactic campaign. So it's like at the beginning there was some sort of intro, and because I quit and came back, it kind of skipped the intro for some reason, which is really weird to me, because I wanted to go back to that intro. Like now I'm like, Okay, like I was in my room trying to wake up with this drone or whatever, and now I'm already like in the command center or whatever, and I'm like, what? Okay, so there's the map here to see what you've missed or whatever, what happened. You have reason to believe that Illuminates have weapons of mass destruction capable of destroying entire planets, stated House Representative Polly Coy. He continued, every statement I make today is backed up by reliable sources. Okay. Continue. Okay, so there's like 3 big regions. I know in the new game there's like in real time, so like a big map where you can see the things like the battles going up, down, and you can like figure out where to go and stuff. All right, so there's like 23 days of activity that we missed somehow. We just like opened the game a second ago. What do you mean we missed 23 days? Of the galaxy. Okay, this is a representation of a segment of our galaxy. Okay. The goal of Helldivers is to protect Super Earth, to advance the front and finally eliminate all enemies of Super Earth. After we have liberated all regions and reached the enemy home planet, we must commence a final assault to eliminate the alien threat. Helldivers contributes to the war effort by completing planets. The influence gain will liberate the region, at which point the next region becomes active. The only way for us to win this is for all Helldivers to work together. What a medium region, the bar at top, influence bar, which displays the amount of control we have over this region. When the bar is filled, we have liberated the region. Okay. All of the planets in this region are allocated to you. Every time you complete a planet, the influence will be pushed to notify all other Helldivers of the progress. Planets with a higher difficulty will yield more influence. Once a planet is completed, a new one the same difficulty will be assigned to you. Right, sure, makes sense. So, progression is sequential. It's not like you have a big world and you can do whatever. You need to unlock things one by one. Alright, this is the mission select screen. Choose one of the missions and enter the Hell pods on the bridge. After all missions have been completed, the planet will be liberated. Okay, cool. So capture the area. That's the mission? Oh no, mission 1 here. Enter the pod. Whee! So if we drop closer, we'll attract more. Okay, select a drop zone. Let's go there. Confirm. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. That looks good. We'll just go for it. We'll play with those things later. Right now we don't know what they are. Just, use the basic gun. We'll see. All right. I like it. Capture the area and then extract. It says capturing. Wait, I have no ammo? What's happening? Controller doesn't work. Okay. Oh, I cannot pause. Great. I'm dead. Oh, good start. Oh, here's another copy of me. I don't see my cursor. Where's my cursor right now? I don't understand this. Alright, give me a second. I'll try to fix the controller issue because that would probably work well with a controller. But it's not normal that you don't see the cursor when you try to aim. That's stupid.
Hellport launch sequence initiated. Crew to stations. I repeat, crew to stations.
No, controller. Oh, wait. Well, now it's like there's two me. There's Uxney 1 and there's Uxney. But that's stupid. Now that's stupid. Why you like this game? Why you like this? I had so much hope in you. I had so much hope that you would be good. I mean, you led to this Helldiver 2 like phenomenon that everybody's talking about. It's so good. Why can't the first one be good? I'm sure it's good. I'm just not lucky with my controls and stuff. We'll figure it out. Figure it out, guys. Figure it out. It's like I want to like the game, but maybe it's just not great. All right, controls work. Bruh, now we're talking about. Oh yeah.
Hellport launch sequence initiated. Crew to stations. I repeat, crew to stations.
Confirm.
Commencing
Confirm.
mission.
All right, now I feel we're gonna get somewhere. Because the first time I was kind of fucked. I couldn't aim properly. I don't know why the cursor was disappearing. It was not a good feeling. Like now I have my joystick. I can like really. Okay. Throwing grenade. Shit.
Get down!
Oh shit. Shit. All right, I fucked up. How do I reload though? Oh, there you go. It's kind of important. You need to know how to reload. Alright, let's try to capture this. Shit. And capturing is not that high. Where do I get ammo? Use a supply. The what? Uh-oh. I need to figure out how... I don't have grenades either. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. Oh, and the thing goes down if you go far or something. Okay, I don't know how to... Oh shit. I get it. I don't know how to get ammo. Where's the supply thing? Use a supply stratagem to call more ammunition. Okay. How? You skipped the tutorial, you stupid game, because I quit when I started the game. You skipped the stupid tutorial for me, so now I don't know how to play. You want me to call for something? I don't know how to call for shit. Oh my god, I hate this. Guys, I'm not having a good time right now. I don't get it. I need this tutorial. That's what I need. I need the game to not be stupid. Yeah, exit to main menu. Is there a way to exit, to delete my progression settings? Reset all progression. Just reset all of it. Okay, pretend I never played. Imagine I never played. Okay? And this time, don't skip the stupid story. Why, guys? Why? Yeah. I don't get it. When I started the game, right? I was in a room, like my room or whatever, my bedroom. I woke up and there was a drone and they were about to explain stuff to me. But because I quit, they put me here. But they don't go back to like, this is so stupid. Like, this is honestly fucking stupid. Now I'm forced to learn the game, but I have like no clue of what I'm doing.
Roger that.
Yeah, roger that. Multiplayer. Yeah, I could play with people, try to learn from them.
Hold on a minute. I'm the science officer. You can ask me anything about the enemies or environments we encounter.
There's no settings, and in the settings there's a thing to like delete all progression, which I just did, but it didn't delete all progression because it doesn't restart the fucking tutorial. I just want to do the tutorial again. I don't understand why it just skipped the tutorial. It's so fucked up.
This here beside me is the encyclopedia.
Like, there's not much here in the settings. Like, yeah, graphic options, which I'm really happy because it was awful at first. It was like really low settings. Show hints, it's already at yes. Veteran controller mode, I'm not sure what that means for now. Crosshair always visible, it was set to yes, but earlier when I played with the mouse I couldn't see it. But yeah, there's not that many options. And map game ads. Key bindings. Okay, so stratagem menu. So earlier, maybe if I press LB, LB was the stratagem. Okay, that's what I was missing. I needed to press LB, I guess.
Outboard launch sequence initiated.
I'll give it one more chance, okay?
I
But
repeat,
sometimes it happens. They cannot all be good. They cannot all be 5-star out of 5. Sometimes we get shit games, or sometimes we make mistakes and we have a bad first impression and we think the game is not great. But you know what? At some point, hopefully, I'll keep doing this for long enough that we'll revisit some of the games. We'll come back to some of the games and check them a second time, a third time, or whatever. We'll do that. We'll revisit some old episode and be like, oh, remember one time we checked that game? We're going to check it again and see if we figured something out since then. So in this case here, we just might have a very bad first impression. And maybe after stream or at some point later, and maybe I'll play again and figure out what I did wrong. Because it must not be that bad. And it felt good, like the part that was working felt good. Where I got fucked where I couldn't figure out the menu button they were asking me to use. And I couldn't even pause the game to check because pausing didn't pause. Like it just opened the menu over the game and the game was like in real time because it's a multiplayer game. So like normally it's like Destiny 2. Like the game just runs. So like you can pause, but pausing doesn't stop the enemy from killing you. Like if you want to pause, you better be sure that you're in safe place first. You cannot just pause the game. And yeah, that's the menu right there. See? I don't know how it's working. I guess you press... Okay, yeah, you press the arrows. Looks simple enough. I'll figure out. I'll get ammo when I need ammo. I'll be fine. Where... Oh, wait, we didn't start at the same place on the map, right? Okay, we started up there. So I need to navigate my way down there. And this time it should go well, at least better, I think. I'll try my best also to stay near the thing. Worst case, I'll die, but I don't want to lose progress each time.
Equipment on its way. Reloading.
Come on. I need ammo. Nice. Objective complete. Shit. I don't know what I have to do, but maybe I can survive. Oh, yes. Somehow I survived. That was cool. Alright, now all objectives are accomplished. I need to move out. And extract. So some people call this an extraction shooter. Like, everybody wants to be the next extraction shooter. Because technically, that's what you have to do. You do the things, and once you're done doing the things, you extract. I don't know if it really applies, but... Sample. Huh. Well, if I'm gathering stuff, I guess it could be an extraction shooter. Oh, you still need to wait for the shuttle to come to you, though. Oh, it's on cooldown. I cannot get ammo. Feel like I got lucky. Is the shuttle coming or last magazine? No! It was not called. I had to hold the thing and do the... My god. Come on, the cooldown is almost over. Come on, I need ammo. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Alright, this game is cool. I might have another gun, but I'm not sure how to switch. Uh-oh. Did I call for my ammo? I think I did, right? Oh, that's not good. I need to stay out of reach. I thought I called for ammo, but I'm starting to have doubts now. Alright, shuttle. Pick me up, bro. That's kind of cool. Alright, join the army, they said. Complete the mission. Nice. It's funny because I just finished a game called Space Pioneer. And Space Pioneer was kind of like a little game like that, but like really low res. And this is kind of like the high def version of the game I just played. But also this one has multiplayer. It's made by Sony, and it led to Helldivers 2, which is kind of like a phenomenon at this point. So it's probably not bad. Freedom comes at a high price, but that price can be lowered with upgrades. You have received research point. Go to the armory to spend it on upgrades. You get research point from leveling up and collecting samples. Alright, so it might be an extraction shooter. So I might have to redefine this as extraction shooter and change it. But right now, I want to call this an ARPG. It feels like an ARPG. It seems like, you know, you're going to have like skills and stuff you can unlock and upgrades and stuff. Oh, we're going to go check the skill tree. Whatever it is. The Peacemaker. Okay, so each gun we have. I don't even know which one I was using. Felt like it was more something like that or that. So I have one sample. Oh, that's the thing I collected at the end of the mission. I collected one sample. So a bayonet. Improved melee. Recoil absorber. Increase weapon stability when firing full auto. Sure. Stratagem. Oh, I would have invested in this to reduce the cooldown. Yeah. 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Oh shit, can I get my point back? I want to put it in here. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we need to play another mission to figure out what this is, but yeah, not bad. It was rough at first. I'm still rubbed the wrong way. The fact that it skipped the tutorial or whatever. Like there was definitely a scene at the when I started the game that wanted to introduce me to the game and wanted to introduce me to the universe, the controls and stuff. And I never got to see that. And when I went to the option and clicked delete all progression, it didn't do squat shit. It didn't do anything. It just put me back exactly in the same scene, skipping that tutorial that I just really want to go back to. So to me, that's very unfortunate. That's a very awful feature for like new players who wants to get into the game. And if they make the mistake of skipping that, they're fucked. And they can never see and experience that again. Like, it baffles my mind. There's got to be a way to erase your data beyond the menu here. Like if I go in app data and stuff, like there's got to be a way to completely remove my data. But it's like I shouldn't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. Like when you ask to delete your data, it should delete your data. I feel like it's not too much to ask, no? Anyway, in terms of rating, I was expecting nothing special. I didn't have too much expectation because I knew the game was not necessarily like the crazy cool game because it's the second game that really catched up. And people were like surprised to learn that there was even a first game to start with, like, oh, wait, this is Helldivers 2. What happened to Helldivers 1? And I heard good things, but I didn't heard like, people going nuts being like, oh man, you need to go and play the first one. So I was not expecting anything. And I want to say it might be quality because I can tell by the menu, by the things like that. But I would have possibly rated even like a 5 if it wasn't for the fact that it skipped the tutorial and I cannot go back to the tutorial. Like that's a big flaw. Like any player who's trying to get into your game and cannot because of that weird feature not working properly, it's very unfortunate. But beyond that, the game it felt good. It looks great. Like the controls were responsive. It felt also like unique. I want to say like there's a lot of games that look and feel the same. Sometimes it's just like a different skin, but it's the same game. Like it like mechanically, there's no difference. This one, for instance, I'm going to give you an example of what I'm trying to explain here. For instance, the way the character moved felt like the character had some weight, like it had like some resistance, like it was like a hard ship walking. It felt like there was like some sort of like speed cap on my character, as opposed to like a lot of games where it feels like your character always go the same speed. It just goes like woo, and you can go wherever you want on the screen. This one, when I try to escape and dodge the attack and try to move around and avoid the enemies, it felt like I had to really think about my movement. And so like little details like that make it a better quality experience. Like the way the menu works to call like more ammo and whatever are the other orders that you can call for, that's super cool. And having to press a combination of button to ask for your order to like, I don't know, it felt great. It felt, once again, kind of a little bit original too. It didn't felt like all the other games that I've played before. So there was a lot of quality to it. So I had a rough time with it. It was almost, it was this close to be a bad first impression of me, like kind of like being like, ugh, stay away from me, I don't like that game. But overall, it was good. It was good enough that I didn't give a heart to Point Perfect, but I want to give a heart to this one. This one makes me want to play it again, makes me want to try some more. Okay, so now it's clearly not an RTS like Infested Planet, because at first I was not sure what type of game it was, so I just took a really wild guess. Controller support. Was there another game with controller support tonight? Eraser had it, but not really. It didn't work well, so I don't count that as controller support. I guess Point Perfect I would have to try to check, because I didn't try, but it's like like literally with a pointer, so why would you play that with a controller? Anyway, let's stick to Helldivers here. I digress. What is it? I was saying it felt like an ARPG, right? It might not be an ARPG, and I might have to add extraction shooter, because I'm not sure I even have that. Extraction, oops. No, I don't have extraction shooter right now. I need to add it, because one day we're gonna play one extraction shooter, and this one might actually be one, because like that was the end of the mission, right? We needed to leave to, so if all the missions are the same, they're all gonna ask me to, you know, get to that extraction point, and it's always going to feel the same, like it's gonna be about me shooting and accomplishing random objective so that I can loot stuff, and it's gonna be about looting things. So if it's a looter and all of that, I'm probably gonna change that to extraction shooter. In fact, the more I talk about it, the more I feel it's incorrect to call that an ARPG. I'll call it just right from the get-go what we think it is, at least what I think it is, which is extraction shooter, because the second game is literally how people describe it. It's a weird mix that felt like an extraction shooter overall as an experience. So that's why, you know, people put it in the same category as all the other ones, even though most of the other ones are first-person view. I think it's just a thing. Extraction shooters are first-person experience, but this one is different in which, and in the fact that it's third-person, not like Infested Planet. Tarkov, I guess, would be Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov, I have it. So I don't have extraction shooter, but I have interesting. I don't understand why that is. Why do I have Escape from Tarkov, but I don't have extraction shooter? That's just weird, bro. So now, combat or looting. If it's an extraction shooter, it's not about combat. Combat is, to a certain extent, optional. You don't have to shoot anyone. Nobody needs to shoot you. You need to collect stuff and extract. And if you can collect the stuff and extract without being seen or some shit, I guess that would count. I think the game is the looting game. It's not about combat or puzzle or stuff. I'm gonna assume that each mission is replayable, because it's a multiplayer game. It's meant for you to grind. So like you pick a mission and you grind it for the loot, and you go back and you check for another mission, maybe the same or another one, when you go and you just want to extract some loot. So it's meant to be played over and over again. This one, we control a character. It's a following. I would say this one is shared, and the reason here is I don't think it's multiplayer, like competitive. Actually, I'm gonna put cooperative, because I don't know if there is. I was about to say shared, because I think you can kind of like sabotage your teammates. Like if you don't know what you're doing, or you're doing the wrong thing, you can fuck things up for everything in a mission, if I understand the game correctly. So in that sense, it would not be so much cooperative, but you know, like more like a competitive almost type of deal. So in that sense, it would be more shared, but I don't know. Yeah, Tarkov. There is Shatterland. There is the Circle. There is that one with the Western, the Lone something. What's it called? Not the shit. I forgot what is it. But there's one that's like in a Western. But most of them, if not all of them, all are first-person shooters. This one is different. This one has this third-person view. Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. You're catching me at the end here. We're closing. We're trying to figure out what Helldivers is. Try to describe it. So, I would say for now I'll say cooperative. Maybe it's I should say shared, because sometimes people will help you and sometimes they will sabotage you. So maybe it's not so much, but at the same time, if they sabotage you, it's still it's still not a competition. It's still like cooperative, but like you're playing with trolls or whatever. You're playing with people who don't know what they're doing. And in terms of like difficulty, not boner. This thing's never gonna go away. I want to say balance or challenging. I don't know if it's hard. I guess no. I guess it's hardcore, right? Because if you die, you lose your loot, right? So it is actually freaking hardcore. It's kind of permadeath. You lose, you die, you lose all your shit. You're fucked. So I guess it's hardcore. Actually, I would have been wrong if I put like challenging or something else. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, one last thing before I leave. Who wins? Okay, this is not even close to be a contest, at least for me. The game that completely wins my heart tonight is Howdy Jacob. I love those games. The hidden object games I love. This one is hand drawn with Muppets. Bad told me she played it and it's like an hour long game. It's a very short game. There's 10 levels. I'm probably going to play that after the stream. Absolutely loved the game. Was great. I want to play some more. And yeah, it's not even a contest. Helldivers had the issue, like I kept saying, like I probably repeat myself 3 or 4 times, but one last time, the fact that you cannot play the tutorial again, or at least I cannot go back easily to the tutorial, that's weird. That's a very bad feature. Like it gives people bad first impression. Like it maybe I would have rated better because it was a good game overall. And the other games, I guess, were not really like challenge. Were not contender to, win my heart tonight. Like there was really one game that really pop out and was really really cool, and that's Howdy Jacob. I'm gonna put the thing here so you guys to see if you missed it. There's this guy at the beginning just like talk with his cigarette, and like at some point he comes back, but he's kind of gray. So I'm guessing because he's a smoker, like as times goes on, he's gonna get gray and grayer, darker, and like the humor, everything about it, like was so charming. I loved it. I want to play more. So good find. We got something good tonight. That the boner that saved the world. Voyons. Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec ça? Oh my god. It's so weird when it does that. Can you move that? Okay, I need to open a new tab because this tab is weirdly fucked. I don't know what happened with this tab. It's hunted or something. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear myself. What is this madness? Well, I guess I'll send you there. Actually, shut up. I don't want to hear the ad. We can get the ad, but okay. What happened with my... That's so weird. Okay. I guess I need to reopen another tab. 3 other tab. Alright, there you go. Here we go. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always really, truly appreciated. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care, and hopefully we see each other pretty soon. I'm guessing if everything goes well, I should stream again tomorrow around the same time, 6-7 p.m. maybe, I don't know. I try to go earlier than 10 p.m. because it's a bit too late. But yeah, until then, I'm going to leave you in the good hands of Durst, who's a French-Canadian. I'm not sure what he's playing. Oh, he's playing Tunic. So a little Zelda-like we tried the other day. I don't remember which episode. But yeah, never had the chance to host him first, to raid him before, so here's my chance tonight. In any cases, remember, life is super, super short. Like, for real, no joke. Life is super short. Make the most out of it. They say it's a present. It's cheesy, I know, but for real. And go out there and be the change that you want to see in our world. Only you can be that change that you want to see in our world. All right, Bad, Matt, Billy, thank you so much for stopping by. You take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.